wow on time and shit.
I can't even look. I'm about to like take a break for a while. I can't stand this. It's like every other day there's something else.
You can't take a break. Though.
I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything in like months.
You realize that that's what they're trying to get you to do.
Do you understand that? You understand that all I do is like I haven't done anything wrong in like almost 8 months, and it doesn't matter. It just doesn't stop.
What is up, guys? We are live.
Hey,
I'm
everybody.
joined, as always, by Vicky, who always interrupts the intro.
Damn, Skippy.
Always.
Because your intros suck.
You just can't help yourself.
You got to come up with something better.
That's it. The show's over. Show's over. Fuck this. Vicky doesn't respect me.
Oh, Dean, of course I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, tremendously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, but we are going to be talking. We're sort of going to be, I don't know, talking some good old commentary talk, I guess.
Yeah, it's not like a completely new thing, though there are new developments. You know, it's so weird delving into the commentary community.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about a guy who on YouTube goes by RealStream News. And he is, as the title says, in real world problems. And he just can't. Oh, man, it is. We're going to like go through like, you know, the highlights of this guy on like his social media career highlights, as well as his in-person real life lows. It's we've got some wonderful stuff prepared for you guys. But Vicky, I believe you wanted to quickly go through some Comicsgate news.
There is some very little Comicsgate news. Are you sharing my screen? I'm not paying attention.
Nope, I am not.
Share that fucker.
Well, I mean, I didn't know you were ready yet. Shit.
I'm always ready, Dean. We always wait for you. So,
fuck you, Vicky. You piece of shit. Condescending cunt.
Yanzi and Shane Davis had their second fulfillment of the year, which is this beautiful little girl that was born on the 22nd. Maybe they'll name her Shannon, Dean.
Shannon Jr.
Shannon baby cakes?
Babyface.
Babyface, yes.
Yeah, Shannon Babyface Jr.
And moving on, as many of you know, that Star Wars girl has a cosplay calendar. The best part about this Indiegogo, which tells you what none of the months are, except for the one where she wears her really bad rogue, I bought this at the store, cosplay outfit, is the fact that she couldn't even be asked to put her PFP on her Indiegogo account. Because
you know,
she cares that much about this and still managed to raise $24,000.
You sound like a hater.
I'm not a hater.
You sound like
not at all. Not at all. Hey, you guys, you know, 357 backers. You guys want to give it up? Go ahead. I mean, that's fine. But I'm not sure how it's going to fulfill in time. By the time she gets her money from Indiegogo.
Yeah, that's a serious concern.
Right.
Actually.
Once the campaign won't close until around Thanksgiving. It'll be another 2 weeks till she gets her money. She's got to get this shit printed. So hopefully she's already has these pictures done, but it didn't sound like it on this live stream that she did, because she did a 24-hour closeout live stream. Yes, look at how much we made in the first 24. It was the weirdest thing. Who does that? Mm-hmm. A closeout is for when the campaign actually ends.
But you know, women, right? Am I right, guys?
Yeah,
women.
I know, especially those on the grift. And she hadn't even, literally the picture that she has of Rogue is, it's whoops, wrong one. It's just her standing in the corner of her office against a blue background, and she and drunk C3PO were discussing whether or not they should Photoshop backgrounds into it.
Yeah.
So this is not thought out. There's no, nobody said, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do." It's gonna be a shit, probably a bit of a shit storm at the end of the campaign, and don't expect it to have it in time for January the 1st.
Big Daddy had like the best idea about this. I think he was talking about it last night, and it's she should have put $100,000 stretch goal, and in like she would go full nude. Now I know what you guys are probably thinking. Well, she probably doesn't want to. Well, she wouldn't make 100,000, right? but she would make a lot of money, right? Like
Yeah.
you'd have like 4 or 5 simps, like real simps that would just fork out money.
Yeah.
And it's actually fucking brilliant. I think Big Daddy was onto something.
I think he was too. Next we have Zach is doing a Friday sale 2021. By Friday sale, he means you should get it by Black Friday.
Uh-huh.
I'm not exactly sure what he means by sale. This was only like a 5-day campaign, I think, something like 5 or 7-day campaign, really short. Because these books are all being sold at the original $25 price tag. It's Iron Sights 1 and 2 and Jawbreaker's God King, signed or unsigned. They're all $25, but you don't get the pinup like you did with the original campaign. So call me a girl, but that isn't my idea of a sale. Just saying.
Okay, girl.
Yeah.
Showed her, right, guys?
And Comicsgate got mentioned in Real News, like Newsweek, which is crazy.
Is that real news?
I guess mainstream news, not just the shit comic press. Because of course, got into it, Bleeding Cool talked about it. And it's about Gabe Al-Taib coming into Comicsgate, which shouldn't be a surprise to anybody once he appeared on the Comicsgate Kings stream.
Yeah, like his
with
first
Ethan.
his first Comicsgate live stream appearance, and it's already Comicsgate Kings.
Right. Yes. I hope Kyle Ritter is ready to look for different work.
Yeah, there's some rumors going around.
I think I may have started it, but that is my guess. Just from watching. You heard it here first if it actually happens. But I've heard rumblings over the last I don't know how many months about Ritter. And then when he brought Gabe in, brought him straight to Comicsgate Kings when
Ritter started begging for money, right?
When the last indie book he colored was for Doug TeNapel. He doesn't have a current indie project right now. Ethan said he will be doing some work for him. We'll see if that becomes most of the work for him or not.
I mean, Kyle was begging for money though, right?
He does keep pointing out the fact that he has a tip jar on Twitter now. Yes. Which I want to tip. How do you get a tip jar on Twitter?
I didn't know you could.
I don't know how they do it either, but we should look into that, Dean.
I don't think anybody's giving us money.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Nobody's going to give us shit. And then, of course, most of you know Liam had a freak out, calling Nasser's Creepsters a knockoff, and then claiming that the Chomper plush toy had already been on sale and Nasser was just basing the character in his book on a cheap plush toy he could buy from China, which isn't true. as many of you know. The design actually is the design for Chomper. I believe it had something to do with the company that that this advertisement on Alibaba ties to. May actually be the company, maybe, that was making the toys and
Probably, or at
got
least relate
it
like
got
a
listed.
sister company.
Yeah, got listed on their website. I guess something about like it had to get listed on the website to be sold to Nas. I don't know, but it's been taken down off of Alibaba, and Liam spurged about it for 2 days.
And what made just a complete fool of himself.
Made two videos about it. Like the first one was so low quality. I told him that if he had contacted me, we could have done something better.
He
But
also made Nasser fucking get promoted by EVS.
by Ethan.
Yeah. For like a
Yeah.
whole day.
Yes, Nasser has gotten almost $2,000 in backing in 24 hours.
Good
Thanks
job,
to
Liam.
a push by Ethan. So it had the exact opposite effect that Liam could have hoped for.
Everything Liam touches
Turns to gold for somebody else.
He turns to gold for somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the first book of Nasser's that Ethan has promoted since the beginning of Comicsgate. So this is, it's a big deal for Nasser. It's kind of cool for him. I guess if that's the, it does help. It got him $2,000. Go back, Creepsters, if you haven't, because you get this really cool trading card from Billy Basco and another cool one from Yucky Gum. That was a stretch goal.
So did EVS really say Nasser is now going on Comicsgate Kings?
I tried listening to the Finatra stream. No offense. I didn't really have a whole lot of time because I was getting stuff ready for this, but he said that he's on his way to becoming a Comicsgate King.
Huh.
Yeah, and did point out that for every $1,000 that Nasser raises, that's like someone like John Malin raising 10, which is true.
Yeah.
Nasser's got a long road ahead of him to really get in there as far as like Comicsgate accepting him.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a tough road back, and I think he knew that when he decided to rejoin Comicsgate. And then
Jesus, there's more? Oh, okay, it's Common America.
Common America 4 and the Omnibus only has around 36 hours to go now since I took the screenshot. So if you haven't backed it over on Kickstarter, you probably should.
Yeah. Okay. So now we get into the fun stuff. So this guy, RealStream News, Craig, I won't say his last name just because I don't want to get in trouble.
CJ is good.
CJ. Yeah, so CJ is an exceptional individual. Like, this guy will do a stream about anything going on in his life. Like, it's kind of a major problem for him. Like, what we're about to watch is, like, if you ever maybe happen to find yourself in the same situation as him, don't be like him. Don't stream this. Should we just play it, Vicky?
Yeah, just don't ever do this.
Don't ever. It's so bad. It's like it's literally the dumbest thing I've ever seen. But let's go ahead and get into it.
Amber came down the first night. All right, and yeah, like I guess there was some drinking. All right, and then afterwards, we cut the stream after like 4 hours or whatever. Hey, like, I didn't know we were gonna have separate beds, whatever. And then like I guess, and then yeah, she said to come over to her bed. So, and then like she could do it to cuddle or whatever. And so we decided to cuddle, and yeah, she said, I guess she didn't want to hook up with, like, you know, I guess at first or whatever, and then whatever, we ended up hooking up, and I guess, you know, she's upset about it.
I said no.
And then during it,
and I said no twice, and then I was like laying there, and I was like, whatever, just do whatever you want to.
Like, I didn't think I was being aggressive with Amber. I didn't think I was being aggressive. I was just, you know, like cuddling with her, like, you know, people do when they cuddle. And then we had sex, and while we were having sex, I asked what she wanted me to.
No, I don't remember that.
Okay, she said she doesn't. She said she doesn't remember this, but I asked her where she wanted me to come, and she said inside her. And then, you know, so that I thought this was like, I didn't think this was an issue, and that's it. Like, I know there's a lot of speculation on what happened or whatever. And then, like, I got upset that she talked to, like, the blog and Rag and
Mass, which
and Mass Babe and shit, and
they're nice.
I don't know. It was like a miscommunication. I thought Amber came out here to like want to hang out and like that. I thought she liked me. You know what I mean? Like, I thought she liked me.
He
like
messaged me multiple times before I took a plane out here that he really was attracted to me, and I didn't reply to them because I didn't want to tell him I didn't like him and not be able to come out here and work with him. And it's being published because he's making us publish it.
Well, I'm not.
You said we were.
Well, I'm not making you publish it.
No, well, you want to put it.
Like, I'm just saying, like, I have to say it to the people eventually. You know what I mean? And you said, let's do it together, right? I mean, right?
You don't have to tell them shit,
So
man.
It's not. Like, I'm not
Jesus Christ.
And now he's leaving.
Like, you don't want me to be here, right? So, you know, it just, I it wasn't like, I didn't think you were like completely, you weren't completely like.
I told you I wasn't into guys.
You said to me that you were more into girls. That's what you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, this is turning into a rape thing real fast. It is, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know. Is it?
Oh. Are you saying that or no?
No, but everyone else thinks so. My mom thinks so.
I didn't say nothing about it.
You think it was rape?
She's on the phone with her mom too. Jeez.
Oh no, they can't hear you anyway.
But they can.
I know what people are going to think, but
Yeah, everyone said.
She said she was like into girls, and what you said to me was you were into girls.
I never said I liked you.
like that, right?
Yes,
Are you saying that?
I never liked you.
All right. Afterwards, you said that you could threaten that, right? And didn't we have this conversation? You said that didn't happen like that, right? That I didn't rape you, right?
No, but it feels like.
But you did say that to me, right? Be honest, please. Please be honest. This is my fucking life here.
Like...
Please, this is my life. Please be honest. I was rubbing your thigh, and you said after you.
And I said no.
You said no twice, and then
yes,
and then you said yes, right?
And
then you said yes, right? I didn't force myself, right? You said yes, right?
I said whatever. I've been raped twice.
I don't.
I told you that before you got back.
You said afterwards. You said that afterwards. I didn't know that. I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know. I didn't know that happened to you.
Yes, I told you.
I would never do that to you. I didn't know that.
I think you need to come home now.
I can't come home now. There's
I'll get you a ticket. It's fine. I'll make sure.
Jesus.
All right.
I feel like an asshole.
We just wanted to come on stream to make sure this was straightened out on both ends, so you guys know what's going on. Okay.
I didn't really want to, but yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Okay, so some
Collecting
of you guys,
the super chats
Whoa,
the
Vicky.
whole time. Sorry.
Vicky. No, so some of you guys were saying it's fake. Well, kind of. I mean, there's been quite a few things that have come up about that, and I guess her statements after the fact were that she was. I mean, it was my understanding that she was kind of pushed into saying or like making people think that he raped her by her mom.
Yeah, that's what she claims.
That's what she claims. Now I don't think he raped her. But holy shit, why would you stream that? Regardless, like who in their right mind would fucking stream that?
I don't think he's in his right mind. I don't think it was necessarily rape either. I come from a time when people, when the term date rape first started being used, and I always thought it was a really pussy term.
What,
right?
rape?
Date rape.
No,
Date rape,
that refers to being drugged and raped, Vicky.
No, date rape is when, like, you go to a fucking frat party, you get too drunk off your ass, you have regret sex with some dude, and then the next morning you wake up and you're like, I was date raped.
Date rape actually does happen, though, right? Like
yes,
aside
I
from
know
this,
women get raped when some women have been raped when they go out on a date.
Okay, I just wanted to point out that
there's a difference between waking up in the morning, looking at what you just fucked and going, God, I was raped last night, versus, actual rape.
Smug says,
yes, I am that old. I've been bashed across the head myself a few times, but no, I mean, it's there's a difference. There just is. She had regret sex.
Yeah. Well, so Luster Dog says, and looking at that guy, it's more like gay raped.
Yeah. Though he did ply her with copious amounts of booze. She was drunk off her ass. He was fairly sober. He should have known better than, don't.
Yeah. It's just not a good idea. Yeah.
Don't screw the drunk chick. I mean, it's always a really bad idea.
Even if you're drunk, it's better to avoid that situation entirely.
Way better to avoid it. And then to not stream about it the following day.
Yeah. Yeah, just definitely don't stream about it. I don't know why you would do that. I just don't get it.
I just don't either. Because to this day, he is still called a rapist.
Yeah.
Even though she's walked it back. And it's obvious even at the time, so long as you're not thoroughly invested in this dude and her, that it wasn't. Now, what's interesting is she was an Onision groupie.
Was she?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So that's where she came. That's where somehow she ended up from the Onision Discord with RealStream News.
Yeah.
Which brings up a whole bunch of, opens a whole different can of worms.
Yeah. So now we're going to watch a stream he did where people weren't too happy, where he posted these girls' nudes.
He used them in a live stream.
Yeah. Kind of like revenge porn. And when people point out, like, yo, you're posting revenge porn, his defense is gonna be the best defense ever. I'm just gonna spoil it.
Don't spoil
it.
No,
I'm gonna spoil it.
I spent all that time on the
Gonna spoil it.
I spent all that time on the video.
Spoil it.
Spoil it. Don't do it. Just play the fucking video, dude.
Fuck you, Vicky. Don't tell me what to do.
I always tell you what to do.
Fuck you, Vicky. Fuck out of here. All right, let's watch it.
See, told you you'd play the video.
His defense is I do this all the time. Fuck you, Vicky.
What's up? What's up, Callie? Can you hear me? I didn't exploit them. All I did was show them blurred out to prove that they were sent. That's it. It's not revenge porn. It was to prove that it was sent to me. Like I never sent shit to anybody. Yeah, but listen, you don't have to blur out faces. What difference does it make? If I blur out the face, how does that prove it was them?
Well, I don't really know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm just
listen. I've done this on my channel, RealStream News, plenty of times. Listen, if like I put on nudes and everything like that, but I cover everything, so it's who I say it is, because that's not porn. Porn is showing nudes.
No.
I also, so I just got in. I love that defense. Like this guy thinks that like in order for it to be revenge porn, it has to fit his definition of porn, which isn't the definition of porn. Like, porn doesn't have to be uncensored. I'd be like watching Japanese porn, you know, where like it's
Why
it
are you
censors,
watching Japanese porn?
because I can, Vicky.
Hey, Dean.
And like, you know, they like censor the penis, right? And so like he's like jerking off to Japanese porn, and he's like, no, it's fine, it's not porn. The penis is blurred, guys. The penis is blurred. It's not porn. I'm not jacking off to porn in front of you guys.
No, it's
it
motherfucking
doesn't
not.
matter.
No, it's
That
motherfucking
doesn't.
not.
That it's
no,
called revenge
It's not
porn.
porn. It's not
That's
porn.
doesn't-
It's not fucking porn because it was blurred the fuck out.
It doesn't matter. If
Yes,
it
it
was
does.
blurred
Yes,
out.
it does. Yes, it does.
No,
It doesn't.
it really
oh my
doesn't.
god, I've done this on my channel
It's
so
like-
many times. I've done this on my channel.
I've posted revenge porn on my channel so many times, guys. Like, what's the problem?
So many times. It's not fucking revenge porn.
Granted, the stream that you did with showing the nudes was not right. I do not condone it. I do not agree.
What nudes? What nudes? They were blurred out.
Even if they were blurred out.
So
you
how
still
is that a
showed
nude?
fucking
So how is that a nude?
identities.
So how is that a nude? I'm done. I fucking had enough of this today. Everybody fucking thinks they know what they're talking about, and like literally, my mental state is fucking just like
What
I'm
a
done because
pussy.
I'm sick and tired of fucking.
On top of being a scumbag, the guy is just such a pussy. My mental state is just so like, fuck you, faggot.
And everybody in my community just fucking dragging me for every little fucking thing. I can't stand it. I can't fucking stand it. Nobody has my back in any situations, dude. Fuck you. Yeah, thumbs down, asshole. I don't give a fuck.
This
Thumbs
guy
down,
just like
cocksucker.
fucking
seriously,
talking
I'm so
shit to
fucking
the
done with
chat
these
for like
people.
the
I'm
rest
so
of his
done with any
stream.
fake ass motherfucker.
Like on stream, like
okay, get off YouTube.
hiding
Okay, yeah.
fucking accounts.
Fake ass fuck. Here we go. How many fake ass fucks do we have in there? Really? Okay. Anybody who wants to come on here and talk some shit, feel free. Feel free, motherfucker. Feel free. You guys have no idea what the type of toxic bullshit I've been dealing with for fucking months. But you think it's okay. You guys think it's okay. Oh my god. I can't. Are you going to say something? Are you done? Yeah? Are you here?
But hold on, Ginger. I just want to say this. You want people to support what you did yesterday and say what you did was good. That's what you want. That's well,
No, you know, it's not even that.
You,
It's
Ginger.
people
Not
don't
you,
people
Ginger.
don't
Yeah.
understand that fucking what Tush and fucking Witchy and all those assholes did to me for months is disgusting.
I
And
get
all
that.
you, they
Now, hold
blame
on.
me.
I
They blame
understand
me.
that.
They blame me for Heaven's fucking hospital visit. It's disgusting. They tried to say that Demi tried to commit suicide because of me. This is fucking manipulation 101.
But I understand that. I
Okay,
get
so
that.
why don't
But
you guys
hold on.
open your mouth? Why don't you guys open your mouth and
But
say
can
something?
you stop?
Fuck you. I'm so
Jeez.
sick of this. Everybody wants to try to make it seem like I'm an asshole. I'm done. I'm done dealing with these people. I don't want to deal with any creators anymore. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Nobody has my back. None of these motherfuckers defend me. None of them. They just want to sit here and act like, oh yeah, Driven's right. Yeah. Rainy Rain is right. Dude, fuck you. I'm done. I'm fucking done. Yeah, what a bitch boy. What a bitch boy. No, motherfucker, suck my dick. How about that? Since the bitch boy, yeah, hey, how about you blow me? How about that? So fucking, I'm so sick and tired of this shit. I'm so sick of this.
He's literally
Fuck all of you.
crying.
Fuck
on
all
stream.
of you.
It's
I hope,
great.
I hope every single one of you dislikes this video. You stupid fucks. Because you can't see what actually happened. Fuck you. Oh, this isn't getting deleted. Fuck you.
Oh, he
I'm
vapes
so
like
sick
a
of you
faggot
fake ass
too.
followers. You just come here to talk shit. Fuck you.
This guy's great, guys. I'm
Everybody
telling
I deal
you.
with is just fucking fake. They don't fucking back me up. All they do is talk shit. Fucking giving information to Rag Reynolds of all people and shit like that. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Seriously.
All right. So, one
he-
thing I want to share with everybody is just this wonderful thing that somebody had sent me. And it is the fact that this guy was arrested twice in one day. That's how unsmooth of a criminal this guy is. Twice in one day he gets arrested. That's insane. This guy is something special.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Vicky?
Oh, I was just gonna comment on like how many people he banned from that fucking chat that day. And what happened apparently was I guess these women, I don't know, where they had a bunch of them, they also came from like Onision's Discord. But I guess they were posting nudes in his Discord in the Not Safe for Work channel. And then he decided to put one of them in a video and blurred out everything but her face.
No, he put multiple and only he actually states later, half of them were posted in my Discord, right?
Yeah.
Which means there's others that weren't posted in his Discord that he published. You know what I mean? Like,
all you guys are in the wrong fucking Discords because I ain't posting my nudes. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm not.
Who the hell does that shit?
Yeah,
like,
I know, right?
What
But
kind
like,
of skanky whore fucking just posts her nudes in that dude's look at him in that dude's Discord.
yeah. Well, not only that, what type of idiot defends his revenge porn posting by like being like, oh, I do this all the time, guys. It's not revenge porn. It can't be because I do it all the time. If it was revenge porn, I wouldn't do it all the time. Therefore, logic. And what a fucking idiot. But I mean, he's the same guy, you know, who fucking streams this rape allegation right after it happens. He fucking
He's the first one in that the rape stream to actually use that word. He was the first one to say it.
Yeah, this is turning into a rape thing real fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, dude, why? He just can't help himself. I'm telling you guys, this guy is so fucking dumb. Like, it's insane. So the next thing this guy, this is actually a pretty current thing. I'm not sure how long ago this conversation he had was, but so our very special individual, he borrowed, it was like $4,500 from this girl. She goes by Harvard. And he never paid it back. Now, she took him to court, and I mean, she won, right? But she also got a restraining order out on him. And there was like an extra bit of that restraining order where he's not allowed to talk about her. So it's like a restraining order and then some, right? So he's not allowed to talk about her, not allowed to, you know, do videos about her, or, you know, have other people do videos where he talks about her. No, and that's exactly what this guy does.
Exactly what he
does. And it was recorded. Like, this guy just, let's just watch it. He really just can't help himself. I'm starting to get a little angry at just how special this guy is. Like, how has he made it this far in life? Like, you know, I thought it was spicy when I did a video about my cease and desist letter. I was like, okay, this is maybe a little too spicy. That's like smoking weed, and this guy's out there doing like fucking YouTube crack, if that analogy makes sense.
The meth of YouTube.
The meth of YouTube, yeah. RealStream News is the meth of YouTube.
Thing really criticizable in like 8 months, almost a year, and I still hear the same shit every fucking day, and I'm just so tired of it. And this fucking shit with Repzilla, it's like so random. Like, and he's actually talking he's talking about something that I can't even talk about. I can't even respond to it because I can't even drop receipts. I have recordings. I have dropped recordings on this, but people are acting like they never heard it. It's crazy. Not even true though. The stuff that he's bringing up about that girl is not even true. None of it is. None of it. She's literally suing me over fucking drug money and donations. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy.
And you'll be able to prove that. But this is what I wanted to talk to you about. Because hold on, she has a restraining order against you, right?
Yeah, I know, and she's running around everywhere trying to get people to cover this. It's
okay,
insane.
but that's not allowed. Is that not?
So the person he's talking to is Queenie, and Queenie has no idea.
Queen of Spades.
Yeah, sorry, Queen of Spades. Sorry.
Also from the Onision Discord.
And also lives in Canada. Same place as another very special person we've talked about, Steve DeLive. There is some connection there. But she has no idea what she's talking about because
she's Canadian.
She's Canadian, which, like, I don't mean she has no idea what she's talking about because she's stupid because she's Canadian, although that is true. That is also true. I just mean she doesn't know anything about the U.S. legal system, which most of us in the U.S. don't know about either, right? But she especially doesn't know. Just because you have a restraining order out on somebody doesn't mean that you can't talk about that person.
Normally.
But I mean, in this instance, he can't talk about her because of that, extra add-on that was granted to her on her restraining order.
Yeah, and she also seems to think that Harvard's restraining order against him means that she can't talk about
exactly.
Which is completely wrong.
Which is, but she's Canadian, she really can't help herself.
No.
Yeah.
I got a restraining order against her as well.
You need to, CJ, calm down. Yeah, calm down. Listen to me. You need to do that. Yes.
No, and listen, it just ran out. That's why she's doing this. I gotta go get another one. It fucking sucks. Imagine not doing anything actually wrong for almost a year, but these videos keep coming up all the time, and I just don't understand it. I just don't.
So he's talking to Amber C and
he's gonna go talk to fucking people that he thinks are victims. I'm just so sick of this shit. And so everybody does every fucking time they have an issue with me. I'm just so sick of this shit. It's all bullshit lies, all of it. It's just fucking crazy. Like, just because you get blocked, it doesn't mean you're a victim. And also, fucking Amber Clements, I'm not gonna hear that anymore. I'm so done with this. It's been fucking 2 years. That's the thing, though. I don't even understand where that stuff comes from. Like the dangerous thing or like Onision. What the fuck are they talking about? Like, not everybody
Onision
just because someone's online and they've had issues with somebody doesn't mean they're like Onision. It's so stupid. It's just a clickbait way to try to get somebody on your video. Like, ugh.
See, and that's why I wanted to ask you about that restraining order, because I'm pretty sure she's not allowed to say anything either with a restraining order. Like, that's kind of the point.
I know. I know that, but they're not taking it seriously. They don't give a fuck. Like, it's weird.
Yeah, aren't you guys in court for this?
Well, I'm going to court back on fucking Tuesday. I'm like, listen, they're fucking doing, like, she's everywhere. Literally, she is everywhere I go. She is there. Literally. It's not even about that. It's not even about that restraining order. It's about the recording. Because if they say that the recording can be up, I still have it like on my YouTube. I could just make it unprivate it and put it back up so people can see it. Because that's what she's trying to say, that it was wiretapping. It's not wiretapping. It's legal to record people in Rhode Island, and that's where I live. That's what we're going for on Tuesday. It's like I have to prove that it's fucking illegal, because it is. I live in Rhode Island. It's a one-party consent state, meaning one of those parties in the conversation can record it, but it's different in mass. But it's like, dude, I'm from Rhode Island. You know what I mean? You're lucky I'm even showing up to this fucking court date. You're in Mass. She spent money on Percocets, right? And then when she came down here, that was the whole thing. She wanted to buy perks and shit. She bought perks, and then she gave this guy Adderall and Suboxone mix, and almost fucking killed this drug dealer down here. And he was pissed. And then he tried to rob her, and then she got mad at me about it. Fucking, it was ridiculous. The whole thing was insane. Story. It was fucking insane. And that's the thing. These people don't even know that. It's all about fucking drugs and her wanting to fuck me. It's ridiculous.
And you can't talk about that part, right?
No, I can't talk about any of it. I would talk about the drugs. I would. I don't give a fuck. If I could talk about it, she's a fucking idiot. That's really what matters here. She's really fucking stupid and delusional and doesn't understand anything. Like, I've been calling the police and talking to different people in the Cambridge Police Department to see what I can say. What I can say is really not much. And there's a fine line between freedom of speech and like harassment. So when you have a harassment order, so I'm just keeping it as, listen, it's not true, but I can't really talk about it, and that's all I'm saying publicly.
So, like, the best part, in my opinion, is that he acknowledges that he can't talk about her. Well, he talks about her.
I have all these receipts, but I can't tell anybody about it because, there's this restraining order, and then he just starts spewing. There's all this drug stuff I can't talk about, and he just starts talking about it. And then he says, but I can't talk about all this drug. It was just a shit show.
Yeah.
And he's totally wrong on the two-party, one-party consent stuff. He's from Rhode Island. It's a one-party consent state. She's from Massachusetts, which is a 2, which means if I call you in California, Dean, and I'm not in California, I'm in a one-party consent state. I believe you're in a two-party consent state.
Yeah.
Both of us would have to have consent for me to record that conversation and have it be legal because you are in California.
Yeah, but not only that, I believe it's my understanding that he's actually being 100% dishonest about that. I think that situation was the fact that he phone spoofed, number spoofed, because she isn't allowed to contact him, right? He basically made it look as if she called him a bunch from a phone spoofing app, which she later, when a cop contacts her about it, she actually provides her phone records, and she didn't call him at all, which meant he was phone spoofing her number. And
in order to justify quote unquote recording her.
Yeah.
RJ said I was wrong.
Okay.
And he says the law does apply to
because
yeah, I get you.
But so it was more than just he recorded a phone call, right?
Yeah.
Which, because he owed her money that he wasn't paying, and he's still having to go to court about it at the time.
Well, yeah. So like I said earlier, she won the case, and so he's supposed to be paying her back, but he isn't. And so now she's taking him to court for payment review.
Right. The wiretapping also has to do with the fact that there was a restraining order against him at the time.
Yeah.
So he actually violated the restraining order when he called her.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's what it is. Well, when he was spoofing the number, though, it was specifically to make it look like she was
calling him.
Well, not only that, he had a restraining order too on her, and so it was to make it look like she was violating that restraining order.
Yeah.
So, pretty sketchy stuff, but
that's the kind of shit you come up with when you're a crackhead, I guess.
Yeah, we have one last clip. We're actually going to be hearing from the girl that we've, I guess, been referencing this time.
Harvard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, she's a little painful to listen to.
Oh, don't be mean. If you can put up with Mandy Summers,
I can't. That's why I don't watch her.
well, then I think you can put up with this. That wasn't directed to you, Vicky.
Because this one chick, like, apparently I live rent-free in her head because she's been screaming about me for like 8 hours. Hun, I don't care that you're friends with him. Honestly, I love it because you keep donating money. Keep doing it because he has a payment review that he's going to be scheduled for. So all your money, I'm going to take. So just come on, keep with it. I honestly love it. Give him all your money because it's coming to me. This was the cease and desist I sent, which was actually notarized, as you can see. That was when he doxed me. Now, he said that it wasn't a loan, but he's talking about how he got a chargeback, and I'm like, do you have a conscience? Like, you need a monthly schedule. And he's like, I'm saying Friday because that's the quickest I'm paid. And it's like, okay, well, why are you going to pay me back for a loan? I'm going to add it to my PayPal in the AM around 7:30 to 8 a.m. I mean, it's excuse after excuse, but you get the point. I'm at work, just waiting to get to the bank, 4 or 5. I mean, like, shut the front door. Like, all right, we've got tons of these that we could go through. This is just like a little smattering. This is regarding his wiretapping and dissemination here. I mean, why would he have sent those, I'm going to pay you back, etc. So, money received. See, I know it's nothing, it's nominal, but when I did the civil suit, I did take into account that he did pay me $99, so I did tack that off of the total. As in the words of Judge Judy, why do you start to pay back a loan that wasn't a loan? Someone filed a false police report on me. We're going to get to that. They actually filed a false police report. Now, this was not me, so obviously it must have been Craig. Let's look this over. So let's read the narrative. On 11/26/2019, and believe me, yo, I wish this shit was over in 2019, but Craig is such a freaking pussy that he's gotten continuance after continuance after continuance, thinking like I'm gonna drop it, and honey, I can't. The state of Massachusetts is prosecuting you. I'm not. I sued you and won. And then I'm taking you for payment review. And if you don't pay, then I'm reporting you to the IRS and the 3 credit agencies, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. So, please, okay? This is tic-tac-toe and 4D chess, okay? You should have stopped, but I'm gonna keep going. Judgment for the plaintiff. Judgment for the plaintiff. Judgment for the plaintiff. You are such a bitch, boy. That is 4,600. 4606.79. And you've paid like $741. And I'm gonna show that with some certified checks that you paid. And I don't know why you would have paid them if it was a loan or if it wasn't a loan, because you don't pay back donations.
Well, clearly she was a hit with the chat.
Exactly.
I actually...
you didn't have to listen. You guys chat, you're lucky. You didn't have to listen to the whole hour-long video of that, because at the end she starts singing "You Are My Sunshine" to her dead cat. Yes.
You guys are mean. No, I'm... She doesn't have the best voice, guys. I'll be honest, okay? But she's kind of funny.
Yeah,
she's pretty
she was
funny.
Kind of funny.
Yeah, she's singing about him being such a bitch boy. There's some charm in that.
A little bit.
A little bit.
But yeah, so he's still. I guess the case still isn't over. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I mean, she won, but now he just needs to pay her, and so they're going to court
Well,
for
the
that.
criminal case, I mean.
Oh yeah, there's a criminal case. Like this guy, holy shit. How much trouble can one YouTuber get himself into?
Way too much. And what's crazy is he's now, I guess he's now beefing with Queen, the Queen of Spades chick. But he still streams about all of this shit. I mean, it's like never ending. You know, he sits there and he says, everybody just keeps, well, dude, just stop talking about it.
Yeah.
Right?
He's really a victim of his own streams.
Yeah. Yeah, just stop. Like Liam, just stop. Move on. People will move on too. I mean, some of that shit's gonna hang over his head, you know.
Yeah, forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
He's always
We'll never let him
be...
forget it, guys. Let's all berate him forever.
Nah.
No, I'm trying.
No. I mean, and people are saying there, why are Vicky and Dean doing this? I don't, you know.
I find this way more entertaining and fun
than Comicsgate.
Yeah.
Comicsgate, there's nothing. There ain't shit happening. But this is actually kind of interesting because when he starts talking, there's all these weird interconnections, right? Repzilla does all sorts of was doing all sorts of videos about Eugenia Cooney, who we talked about, right? And was going to do videos on this RSN dude.
Yeah.
So it's all these weird threads that roam through the commentary community of people that were friends, then not friends, and you know.
It's all AIDS.
It's all AIDS, but it's
fun AIDS.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's fun AIDS.
It's fun AIDS. And then you see, like, you're like, oh wait, they're friendly with them?
Yeah.
And you look
and
you
like
see,
he's friends with like Steve DeLive, who we've talked about, you know.
Yeah.
There's like just all these interconnections. And they're all just shitheads. They're all fucking shitheads.
Your brother was tagging him in tweets like back at the beginning of the year. So
yeah, that guy's also a faggot.
It's so weird when you start looking and seeing this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
a lot of it, and weirdly, a lot of it like has its origins in fucking Onision. How's that for gross?
That is gross. So I think that's pretty much it.
I think
we've
so too.
done all that we can.
We've kind of exhausted ourselves here. After we wrap up, head on over to the Pause Show for an impromptu pause.
Yeah, and don't ever stream a rape allegation.
Yeah. If you think you raped some chick, don't have her on stream and talk about it, man.
Even if you don't think you raped her, don't have her on stream to talk about it.
Don't do the, you know, don't do the day after.
Don't do it at all.
Party on stream.
Don't do it at all. At any time. It's not the place for it. He's like,
not.
well, you know, I had to tell, you know, the people sometime. No, you didn't.
You never had to tell anybody you guys had sex. Like,
yeah.
What is the point of that?
Yeah. Like,
It's
just don't do it.
Weird. I guess people were wondering because they did that live stream the night before.
It doesn't matter. It's not their business. Just don't do it, guys. Don't fucking do it. Be smarter.
And if you're traveling to go meet some dude,
you're gonna fuck him.
Don't do it if you're if you know don't find him attractive.
Because he's gonna rape you.
Just don't ignore the "do you like me" question.
Because he's gonna rape you.
Because you're gonna end up having sex with him anyway. So you might as well be somebody you want to be with.
All right. Okay. I think that's it. Next week we'll be covering probably another commentary faggot. So maybe. I think we should just do this from now on.
Maybe something will happen in Comicsgate and we can do both.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, well, fuck you, Dean.
Fuck you, Vicky. All right, bye, guys.
Good night, everybody.